As we worked our way through the beatitudes over the last several weeks, we've discovered that what Jesus does is take certain values and assumptions that we make about how life should work and turn them upside down and inside out. He really challenges a notion of what it means to be blessed. And the reason why he does this is because it's so easy to get sucked in, to buy into the values of the culture, the world in which we live. Now, I have a confession to make. I think it's time that I come clean on this one. I'm very much interested in and intrigued by the lifestyles of the rich and the famous. I am fascinated by celebrities. At least once a day, I'll find myself logging on to something like people.com or Entertainment Today just to find out what's happening with John and Kate, or where Paul is going to work this year, or whether Tony and Jessica really are finished. I tell myself I'm not as bad as some. I mean, I don't have Paris Hilton tweeting me every time she goes to the grocery store or gets her nails done. The truth is that we live in a culture that values style over substance and appearance over character. Our culture is fascinated by appearance. In fact, we talk about the fact that we might have 450 friends on Facebook, when the truth is that we may only recognize 30 or 40 of them by name and face. But we would like to think there's 450 people who are very much interested in what's going on in our world, and as boring as it might be. Someone once said that if we were to rewrite the Beatitudes for the 21st century, it might sound something like this. Blessed are the rich and the famous, because they will always get the seats at the best restaurants. Blessed are the beautiful, because they will grace the cover of People magazine. Blessed are those who know how to party, because they are the ones who will have fun. Blessed are the powerful, because the rest of us will bow down before them. And blessed are those who make their way to the top, because they will look down on the rest of us. But Jesus comes along and reminds us that in his kingdom, substance is far more important than style, and that character is far more important than appearance. And he reminds us that his Father esteems those who are well aware of their spiritual poverty. The blessed ones are the ones who have a passion for righteousness, who are committed to exercising things like meekness and mercy, who are committed to demonstrating grace even when they suffer unjustly. In the kingdom that Jesus has established, he reminds us that many times less is more. That being blessed has nothing to do with good fortune or having more than the person next door. In fact, blessing really doesn't even have anything to do with finding a really good parking spot on a rainy day. For the follower of Jesus Christ, real blessing is living with what we call a sense of divine favor, that sense that our Heavenly Father is pleased by what he sees being formed in us. For the citizen of the kingdom of heaven, the ultimate blessing is not winning the lottery. It's standing before our Father in heaven and hearing him say, "I am so proud of you, my child. Welcome home." Hopefully we've also discovered that in this day and age of self-absorption, chest-thumping, look at me, I'm number one attitude, that we in fact have been blessed to be a blessing. That in spite of what the world tells us, it's really not all about me, but rather it's all about what God can do through me. And that is to help people who need to know him connect back to him. Plan B represents the very best of life from God's perspective. And as we incorporate these virtues into our life and as we bless other people, the kingdom advances, one changed life at a time.